life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need. But there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Hey, welcome to December Farms, and welcome to a new series. I know it's been a while, and just, things have been going on, other games played, whatnot, but we won't get into that. I want to get into this new series that I'm doing. It is going to be a, I guess, air quotes, casual survival type Let's Play series. And I guess by casual, you could just say it's going to be a little more laid back. It's not going to be some hardcore survival, super hard mode or hardcore mode. We're not going to have a bunch of rules and guidelines. We are going to have a little bit set in place, and we're playing on just kind of normal difficulty. But I don't want it to be a dredge. I want us to do a mix of everything, so forestry, field work, and building a farm. The idea behind this is to mostly get into building a farm, being able to build one, not having to play for, a ton of hours or getting a ton of videos in of just tree chopping or doing this. I don't have a lot of time on my hands these days. I mostly, I mostly play a little bit every night, but I want to be able to play the game and not have to worry about playing, editing, and making videos. I've also been playing a lot of other games, and then I also just have a lot of other things going on in life. So this is going to be we're just going to keep it pretty casual. We're going to move forward. I do want to have your input on it, so if you have anything you like in the comments on videos, feel free to drop it in here and just let me know what you think, what you love doing in your survival series, and how you like to play the game. If you saw in the beginning of the video, like the intro, the way we started out, there was a couple implements that I had already bought. Obviously, we have the truck here, the Ford. It is from Northwest Mods and Edits, I believe, on their itch.io page. I did change a couple things from that intro video. So we do have the case tractor and we have the ripper, or the chisel plow, I guess you could say. The small one, 3 meters. But I got rid of the gooseneck trailer and the mower, and I set us at $1. So we started with $1. Obviously, we just sold that load of wood there. And I had cut a few trees before starting to record and do all this. So we do have a couple trees cut and spaced out, ready to go, that we'll be loading up and selling right away. But the idea is we're starting in September. We're not going to be able to get a lot done before the winter hits. My goal is to hopefully get a mower and maybe a, so we can maybe sell some hay bales or something, get a little bit of cash before the winter hits. We'll see. These fields are kind of patchy though. I mean, just the natural field or grass is a little patchy. There's clumps of grass. It's not like lush field. Like, you get onto No Man's Land or some of the other kind of survival style maps, build your own maps. They have a lot of grass to start with, and it's really easy if you can get that equipment early to just boom, 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 hit out a bunch of grass, get a ton of bales, get a ton of silage, and we all know silage is king usually in the game. But we're gonna try to do this. We'll get what we can out of the fields, and then we're gonna try to plow up some probably for the winter and see how it goes. I'm hoping to kind of turn this, because I want to make it more of like a farm build where we can move forward, because I don't want to feel like I'm cutting trees nonstop, and I want trees to be an extra source of income, not something we have to do all the time, because then I'm going to get burned out on it. It's going to get exhausting. So I'm hoping I can get some money going kind of early. We can start laying out a farm and actually laying it out. I'm not really keeping to any specific brand or region or anything, but I am going to try to keep the farm more probably like a U.S. American laid out farm. Try to stick to those style buildings, larger pole barns, workshops, a little more open spaced. But, I think I'm going to try looking at a few different farms, see how they're laid out, see if we can get a game plan together, and that way we can kind of get it set right before we get too far along and then have to change a bunch of stuff. And feel free to post pictures of some farms you like, or some layouts, or maybe some popular farms out there in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, don't feel obligated. And just let me know. Also, let me know if you think anything specific would be great to add to the series. The case tractor that we do start with cannot use a front loader, so we can't really use it for forestry unless we were doing some of the Platinum DLC stuff where we're using the winches and can't think of the name of it right now, but the thing where you can hook up to a tree and then run logs back and forth to areas or regions, which that might be useful. Maybe we could look into that if it's cost effective enough. And I don't want to put some massive limitations on how I play stuff. Like, I don't want us to feel like we can only sell during times or do this. Maybe I'll put up a wood sell point or a production thing near the farm if I feel obligated. If I feel like it's gonna help the series move along a little nicer. Well, that's the main goal, I guess, is to get that farm built and then start working on building kind of those fields. And then from there, we obviously use forestry to supplement, as well as what we have to get better equipment, bigger equipment, larger fields, more land. And before I get too far, I guess, this map is called Forgotten Lands. I forget who the map author is, but it is on the Farm Simulator mods map section. I believe it's cross-platform or all platforms. It's pretty much just kind of like any of your survival series. It's pretty flat. There's a little bit of water, kind of the pond here. I don't know if there's much else. There's a little kind of the area we went to earlier, the workshop, the sell points kind of to sell all your stuff. And there is a train as well where you can sell product to. That's kind of the main one. It runs all the way across the map horizontally, left to right. The land is, there's like these patches of trees like we have here, and then it's kind of this sporadic field areas that has these, the trees aren't very good. They're smaller trees and they're kind of the odd shaped trees. They're not going to give you a lot of stuff out of them. So we're going to mostly focus on this forestry area. The other trees we'll probably just cut up and get rid of or place into a corner, and then if we get time we'll figure out how to mess with them. I know there is a way to do wood chips, and maybe we'll look into that here and see, because that might be beneficial for those trees that are kind of not the nice ones like this where they're straight. And ideally we are able to early on get another tractor with a front loader so we can cut logs longer and be able to load them and get our max value out of them, because right now we're only cutting like 2-meter lengths, and those are just, you know, they give you money. Obviously we're making pretty decent money, but gonna take more loads. We're not gonna get as much value as we could out of an actual longer log. The other thing I was gonna say here is I want to break it up. So like I said, I don't want forestry to feel like this monotonous dredge of the map. I want us to feel like we can do forestry early, get moving, and basically we built from nothing, almost nothing. You know, we have a couple tools or implements, and we build our whole thing. I don't want, you know, everybody likes to play farm sim different, and this is, you know, just my style of how I want to play with the time I have and how I create. But I also want to make good videos for you guys. I want you to have fun enjoying the content, so I want you to be interactive. Join in, let me know what you think. If you would like it a little more stricter, I suppose we could look at that, but I'm hoping just to get back into the groove of making content, making stuff, and enjoying farm sim. I feel like right now is like, this is a great time to be on farm sim. You have so many mods out there, not just vehicles and tools and implements. You can kind of build your own style, your own brand, but there's also a ton of script mods out there that are really good. Some gameplay mods. You know, you got stuff like, I mean, I know precision farming's early, but precision farming, Maze Plus. You have people making mods like this one I'm using right now, the Forestry Helper by Farm Sim Tim. Really nice mod. Just things like this that we didn't have, you know, just even a year ago or a couple years ago. There's also a ton of awesome maps coming out, so I am hoping to be able to start playing on another map too once I kind of get back into the groove. I have been playing farm sim, you know, in the background a bit, but not as much, obviously, and not recording. But maybe we'll do a time lapse, or we'll do something else where we're playing on another series, because there is some pretty nice maps coming out. I like Bali Springs is a nice one, but like Evergreen Valley just came out, I think, this week. There's like an Australian map that's like a 16 times map that's kind of like a survival map coming out soon. There's can't think of it right now, like I don't know how to say the name, but Scroff did a view on it that looks pretty nice. And then there's, I think, even a couple others that just crazy how many maps are coming out, and especially even American maps too are coming out. There's, you know, you can't catch up, you can't play on them all. But I'm hoping to start up another one because I did enjoy doing some of the older series I have, and I know I never really finished those, and maybe we'll touch back on those, like UMRV or what was Court Farms. I started to get into those, and then life kind of hit me on the side of the head. So I'm hoping we can get back into the groove here, get back to going. And for now, I am going to switch this over probably just to some music and some you can kind of see how far we get along. I am going to make probably a couple adjustments for the next video. We're going to be changing up the vehicle sales mod to add more vehicles, so there's more opportunity at used mods. I don't want to have to lease a bunch of stuff if I can help it. Honestly, I'll try not to lease anything, because I feel like sometimes you can just get into that habit of leasing a bunch of stuff and then you don't feel like you have any financial obligation. I want to put some hours onto the stuff I have, like Case Tractor or the tractor we get for logging. I want to be able to use that stuff for long periods of time without feeling like we're just leasing huge equipment and moving into the big equipment right away super fast. So without further ado, we're just gonna watch some tree cutting, get to going. I do get another trailer here soon, and I will touch base with you near the end of the video.
Right now it's all falling apart. Right now you don't know where to start. Right now the walls are caving in. Right now you don't know where to begin. Right now you're searching high and low. And right now you don't know where to go. Right now you hear the thunder roar. Right now it feels like you lost the war. Call on me, I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me, I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me, I'll help you ease your pain. And if you only knew that I'm right here for you, call on me. Right now you're fading to the dark. Right now you lost your every spark. Right now you struggle to let go. Right now pain is all you know. Call on me, I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me, I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me, I'll help you ease your pain. And if you only knew that I'm right here for you, just call on me. Lay your weary head and get some rest. Time will mend what's broken in your heart, and you'll find the missing part. Call on me, I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me, I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me, I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me, I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me, I'll help you ease your pain. And if you only knew that I'm right here for you, oh, to help you push through, all you have to do is call on me. Oh, just call on me.
And we're back. Hopefully the time lapse there with the song wasn't too herky-jerky. I know it's kind of hard with the forestry. You're kind of all over the place. It would be nice to have a secondary account or a camera where I could get like an overhead view of doing all the logging, because then it doesn't feel so cameras shake all over the place. And I'll try not to get that too crazy in the future, or think about it a little bit more. But we'll go with the flow. The farming, obviously doing field work's a little easier with the time lapse, because you can kind of get different angles and go from a viewpoint out. And hopefully the trailer here isn't too ridiculous. I tried loading it up, but we went a little wild with it. This should be able to give us a decent amount of money with the trailer. We'll be able to make progress pretty quick. I'll probably set the time scale at I don't know, maybe 5 or 15 times, so the time moves pretty quick through the seasons. Try to keep working in the daytime, not at night, because videos just look poor at night. But we're gonna sell this load. We're going to go from there. We'll probably try to make enough by the next video, or in the next video we'll make enough to get another tractor with the front loader. I have some Ford tractors and some other things loaded up that maybe we'll give it a shot. Oh, we made pretty good money there, almost 7,000. So if we could get some 6-meter logs loaded up on there, or 8-meter logs loaded up on there, I'm sure we'd be able to get quite a decent haul for that. Also, I'll look into like wood chip mods, see what they are, see how that goes. Maybe find something decent, and I'll double check all the platinum DLC stuff to see if any of the winches or whatnot would be useful in a scenario like this. We'd be able to winch the logs up and lay them onto the trailer or whatnot, or if it's just going to be too much hassle. Guess we'll find out. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully the first video back's not too rough. We'll get back into it. I'll be going again. I am doing the voiceover right now, so that's maybe why the voice is a little different. We'll see how that goes in the future. Might be the way to go. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then please hit that thumbs up, as it helps me out, helps the views. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, as more content will be coming. So everybody have a blessed day, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you.